what was meant to happen was multiple UCLs. Multiple. Which didn't happen. They didn't win multiple. I believe they only won the one which was in '02 because he wasn't there in '98. He was still in Juve with the one they won it in '98. But the only one that they won when he was there was '02. So to only bring one UCL with the team was ultimately a failure. Whereas for Benzema, you were a part of several successes, playing a very important role in several successes, like success that I don't think we'll ever see in the UCL era, plus what he did last season. Because even that UCL that Real Madrid won in '02, Zidane did not have the kind of influence in '02 that Benzema had for the 2022 dub. Like, that for me cemented Benzema as a true bona fide legend. And remember, it was not only the UCL, it was the Liga as well. So it was carrying Real to a La Liga title and also carrying them to a UCL title. So it was that double Dubinsky. And Zidane did not have the kind of influence that Benzema had. So when you just look at that, it's like, again, you have to be focused here. Real Madrid legend. Real Madrid legend. Not what you did for France, for Juve, not what you've done in football, not how you're viewed in football. What's your impact wearing that jersey for Real Madrid? Sorry. It's Benzema. It really is Benzema. You know, Benzema is that good. Because I believe for me that what Zidane did for France is far greater than what he did for Real Madrid. When you look at the '98 World Cup, the Euro 2000, and of course the freaking '06 World Cup in the greatest individual performance of all time, the way he did against Brazil, what Zidane did for France and his impact for France and his enthusiasm for France, I think that for me is greater than what we did for Real Madrid. So that's just really keeping it as a stack, man. But then is where the conversation gets tricky. Because after what you're like, oh cool, yeah, Benzema, greater Real Madrid legend, let's go home, bye-bye, see you later. But hold on. We have to take everything into account. The question is, who is the greater Real Madrid legend? The question is, who isn't the greatest Real Madrid legend on the pitch? The question is, who is the greatest Real Madrid legend, full stop? And we take everything into account. Cruyff is perhaps the greatest Barcelona legend, not only with what he did as a player, but specifically what he did as a coach and as a manager, and the foundation that he created for Barcelona. So, what makes Zidane? What makes it interesting is we can't forget what he did as a manager, because we have to look at the whole resume. So, him as a player, okay, cool. But if we now take it to the facts of, as a manager, you were the manager of a three-peat, something that no one else has ever equaled, it makes things very tricky. To watch the rest of this vid and gain access to more content crack, think about becoming a Patreon member. Click the link below in the description box or head over to patreon.com/halfhope and gain access to more content crack. Let's ride!